Dawg back down some more goddamn questions. Might be a quickie though, goddamn it. Only got some order questions left that they're all old as shit. So when you see your stuff got finally shot out, what the hell? I thought Dawg forgot all about that. I sent that in like almost 2 months ago. Some of these might be about that, especially by the time this goes up, 7-8 days in advance. But yeah, no goddamn paid skis again. Shit, I think it's just 2-3 days in a row, or maybe 2.5, because maybe there was 2 but only 1 sent the third day. Some shit. It is down like a mofo. We're running out of material to talk about, so might have to be shorter goddamn vids, which is fine by the Dawg. David Tyson, order question. He's like, this is a question for Dawg on his show. Yep. What are some groups similar to Desecration? He's referring to the almighty Desecration from Waddam Wales. And when do you think you will be re-releasing the Hell's Desecration album? Well, we're doing multiple Desecration albums, and I guess I'll spill the beans on this too. Not that it's spilling any goddamn beans. Watch my Ollie Jones interview. It was a 2-parter, I believe. That was a good-ass fucking Zoom. Good connection, too. No cutouts. But it just quacks me up, goddamn Marduk style, when people just want to hear me sit here and talk about posers and shit like that again. Granted, I remind myself when I see it, I was like, it's actually a good thing, because that's actually the majority of my videos. So if something's going to get majority of the views, it's better that than the goddamn interviews. But I'm just like, you want to hear a total stranger talk about the same thing for the millionth time, rather than being educated on some damn good fucking Toonskis? It's Ollie Jones interview. And again, it's from somebody too. It's not like, yeah, we're seeing Kerry King again on interview. Who gives a fuck? And it's probably the most lame-ass goddamn questions. Like guys like that I've interviewed, some in person, but the Zooms I'm talking about, like the Ollie Jones, Desecrations, Rob from Centurion, Seth from Centurion, Niels from Centurion, Prostitute Disfigurements, Maniac Neil from Frightmare, I forget the dude's name from Urn and he's in Flame and Urn. Yeah, I believe Flame and Urn. What the fuck? Sulfur, that guy. What I'm getting at is there's no interviews from them. None. Zero. Zilch. So you would think at the very fucking least, people that are, let's say 50% of my fans, because they just watch everything that I do. So let's say 1,500 on a daily basis. And then you think all of their fans that watch any videos would watch those. It's like, you think they'd get the most goddamn views. It's like, there's no fucking interviews with these guys. I don't know. Again, unless you're not a fan of the band at all, then okay, I get that. That does make sense. But if you are, the fuck? It's fucking full-blown goddamn morons. But as far as Desecration, Gore and Perversion, I showed it on camera. Do I even need to show it on goddamn camera again? Let's see, is it close by? Should be. So Gore and Perversion is at press, and it's going to be the black and white cover art like we discussed it. Again, we kind of talked about it on camera in the Ollie Jones interview. It's going to have the original front cover artwork, which was originally printed on this disc. What we're doing, too, is, at least, unless it's easy, he fucks it up, but it was actually his idea, so I don't see why he would. We were talking about back and forth. You see this? This is how that's actually printed on the cover. So what we're doing is, it's going to have, obviously, not that can be printed on the cover. It's going to have the cover art, the guy with the fucking boner, fucking the goddamn fetal skeleton, the gutted body. The full artwork there in black and white, looking like it was supposed to be, and looking like a goddamn 90's demo, basically. But we talked about, it was Eazy-E's idea, coming up with a full 12-inch insert that is just this, all black with that text, but only except obtain original artwork from Arctic Serenades. It's going to say original artwork from Hellside Bangers. A full insert with that inserted in front of the cover. We talked about either doing that or a full sticker, big-ass fucking sticker that would be on the front poly. We settled for the insert for 2 reasons. One, the sticker was going to be super goddamn expensive, and we asked Ollie which one he preferred. He's like, let's go with the insert because, which makes sense, and I agree. He's like, as the years go by, he's like, if your poly or whatever, even in the mail, like some does, if your poly gets damaged, then you're not going to have this, you're not going to have it, so it's not going to be on the poly bag. because that happens sometimes. Maybe this poly gets a little bit split or something. So it's like, yeah, you could technically cut it and put it as the insert, but then it'd just be like what we're doing anyways. So basically, in case your the poly bag becomes damaged, you wouldn't have the goddamn full sticker poly. And as the years go by, it's 20, 25 years and shit. It's very likely that it's going to anyways or wear out. So put the insert in front. And then the first 100, unless Easy fucks me, I think I confirmed it too when he sent the press. And he said yes. I'm 99% sure because we sent at the same time the Exploding Zombies, several severed heads. I told him to send in that fucking deranged Cut, Carve, Rip, Serve later album. We've been planning on doing that. Just 500 LPs. Never been on vinyl ever. Bloodstorm, Pestilence of the Dragon Star, Desecration, Burial Enlightened with Pain, and Hideous Mingless. I told him to send all 6 of those in at the same time. I don't remember if he confirmed on Deranged, but the layout's been done, so I don't know why the fuck he wouldn't have. But anyway, so, because you asked specifically for Desecration, is, again, because I couldn't confirm on all of them, I asked him, I was like, yeah, we're definitely doing the first 100 on Picture Disc, right? And I think he said that he did send that in like that. Because I can't remember, he did send me the layouts, and I can't remember if I saw a Picture Disc layout or not. So first 100 on goddamn pictures. You would think those would be sold out in pre-orders. These only non-DM fucking posers fucking know to get that immediately. So it should be a clean ass looking goddamn fucking release. Never been on vinyl ever fucking before. Hell, for years the CD like this, I had to get this on eBay. This was fucking forever hard as fuck to get. And then there is I thought I had it, I didn't see it. There is a pressing that came out, I don't know, 5 to 7 years ago, and it does have the original cover art print on the CD, and it's an all red. And I thought the red looked cool, but I thought the whites just looked better. It just looks, it literally looks like you picked up the goddamn one of the first 3 Grave demos, or, you know, a Necropsy demo back in, you know, the late 80s, early 90s. A lot of the demos were just, you know, you look at Grave Sexual Mutilation demo, classic as fuck demo. It's a cool ass fucking drawing artwork. It's just black and white. That's how a lot of demo tapes and shit like that came. And you could just tell by looking at the art and stuff like that, just like this Desecration and the white prints, you knew even back then, even though that was prior to my time, granted I was alive, but I was born in 85, so 87, 88 was Sexual Mutilation demo, it was like 88, I believe, right? I'm 3 years old, crapping in my goddamn diapers. But you knew damn well at the time, this is Deathmetal. You could tell by looking at it. You could tell by looking at this is Deathmetal. But even to this day, it represents that because, dude, if you, granted, I don't know what any goddamn Slaughter to Gay Veil covers look like, or Motionless in White, or what are these other fucking dumbass bands? Wrestle the Bear once, isn't that one of them? I know that's a band, but isn't that is that a twin core, or is that just some other dumbass shit? I mean, it can't be good. I never heard it just based off the goddamn name. I wouldn't even want to like it. What the fuck? I'm not even going to listen to this. There's no, number one, there's no way it's good. Number two, even if it is, there's so many bands to choose from that are good. It's like that name is so goddamn fucking non-heterosexual that I don't even want to like it. I mean, just imagine like, yeah, you got a patch on your fucking jackets. What does that say, bro? What band is that? I wrestled a bear once. Hell, even your mom or something who doesn't know anything about metal would be like, it's fucking dumb as fuck. Like, oh, like looking at you like, oh, this is some kiddo shit. So, but any of those goddamn dumbass bands, I don't know what their goddamn cover art looks like, but you know damn well it doesn't look like this Desecration. You know damn well it doesn't look like Grave Sexual Mutilation and, well, any of the goddamn Grave demos and just demos at that time when it was just gory black and white art. Well, that was goddamn, you knew it was fucking DM, goddamn it. So that is at press, and then I want to fucking haul ass on getting out the others. That's why I was really pushing. That's when I pushed for the Gore and Perversion to get the press right away. Number one, we talked about for a while, but I want to repress. We've already talked about Murder of Mind, the second album, which is my favorite one by Desecration. I want to do a vinyl with the original green CD cover. It's never been on vinyl like that. The only vinyl version exists. I've already showed it, goddamn. Watch my back catalog. Showed our Hell's LP pressing with the Albert Fish cover. Repressed the CD at the same time, but I want to do the CD as our Albert Fish cover because it'd be kind of cool. It's never been on CD like that. So basically, while the CD and the LP is out at the same time, both of them have different goddamn cover artworks. They've both been released like that, but not in those formats. And then Inhuman, the third album, which I'm a big fan of. It's never been on vinyl. Do that on vinyl. And then Pathway to Deviance, there's only a 12-inch picture disc. Dawg owns it, of course. There's never a regular vinyl for that. Do a vinyl as that as well. And then Ollie Jones just sent to me this week, actually. Again, watch my Ollie Jones. We talked about it. I specifically asked about it because I knew nothing about it. But when you just click on past bands on Metal Archives, he's in a band called Inbalmer. Well, wasn't a band. They did one demo, because obviously there's Inbalmer from The Land, which is mighty fine fucking band, too. I must say so my goddamn self. But the Inbalmer from Wales, they did one demo, 1993. I never heard it. So what I don't even know anybody that knows that fucking demo. He sent me over 2 of the tracks. He's getting over. He's dug it up. He's like, shit, this is the first time probably anybody's heard this demo, because apparently it wasn't in well circulation. He's like, anyone's heard this in 30 years. He sent me over 2 tracks. I'm like, this shit is fucking great. Ollie does, I think, guitar and vocals on it. Doesn't sound anything like Desecration. It's like, his vocals are similar to, like, I don't want to say Dr. Shrinker, but just unique to where it's like they're kind of more like the death thrash, but it's just pure death metal, but it's not the low vocals like he does in Desecration. Good songs again, dude. That's why you don't need these newbie Quakers for the most goddamn part. Exceptions to the rule, of course. When you went back and you went to the oldies, a lot of the stuff that even I haven't heard, Inbalmer demo from Wales, 1993, never heard it, and it's like, this is fucking great. It jams. It's like, from the sound to the songs to, it's like, okay, and it has its own goddamn identity from back then. It's just like, what do you need all these new dumbass bands? Oh, great. This is another band that sounds like Grave. The fuck for? Just go back to the old classics first. So I told Ali, he's like, yeah, dude, this needs to come out, because this is the type of release I like. I was like, how about, Hells does just a 12-inch LP of it. No gay-ass CD, no gay-ass cassettes. Just a 12-inch LP, 300 only, since it's an obscure release, all black vinyl, and just 312-inch black vinyls of the Inbalmer demo. And he got back, he said, what about like a 10-inch picture disc or something? Unless, I'm going to decline on that offer and say, let's go with the 12-inch, unless he says, it's his band, so he gets the ultimate say. Just because 10 inches sell less, and picture to sell even, maybe he just said 10-inch. But either way, 10 inches sell less than 12 inches. And the fact that it's an obscure band with no fan base, no name, the only people that are going to be buying it is let's call it like it is. It's going to be people that just found out about from this channel, which is fine. I found out about from Ollie and the interview. So technically I found out about from this channel too. Just me asking about it. And then also any previous Desecration fans. Oh, shit. Ollie Jones from Desecration, his first band playing. Oh, fuck, I'm going to check that out. Those are the only 2 selling points it has. Oh, and that, honestly, the name Inbalmer as well. Because all real DMers, you're like, whoa, what? Another Inbalmer? Like, okay, yeah, I heard there was another one. Oh, and this is from 93. So the fact that it's Inbalmer, people are going to perk up. Whoa, I don't know this Inbalmer. What release is this? I don't know this. This isn't Emanations from the Crypt or There Was Blood Everywhere. Which one is this? Oh, this is a different Inbalmer. Oh, 1993? Ain't they're familiar? Oh, well, fuck. Deathmetal 1993. Oh, it's worth at least listening to. Anybody that has any real DM head fucking knows that. Like, that's just their alarm goes off. That's mine always did for, dude, that's how I heard of bands like Authorize, which LPs are repressed in stock at Hell's Headbangers, one of the best goddamn Swedish death metal albums ever. It's fucking death metal from Sweden, but doesn't sound like, it sounds more like American, and maybe a little American finish, a little bit more on the brutal goddamn side. It's not just another goddamn Dismember, fantastic fucking cover art. But Authorize, Epitaph, Mega Slaughter, how I heard of those bands was the Crypt Records, not 5 years ago, those pressings that you newbies have. When he did 12, 13 years ago, when they're, the Authorize is a double LP that he pressed, and the Epitaph it's a double or a triple, with the Dark Abbey demo on there. I didn't know who those bands were prior to that. I didn't know who they were. I found out about from that, but why did I check it out? We got them in at Hell's Headbangers. I'm like, death metal from 91, 93. I was like, of course I'm going to listen to this. Like, you just know. So that's like with the Inbalmer, 93. If you're like anybody, like, again, maybe you might not like it, but it does jam. It's, your ears should that should what interests you, not 200 Wimp Wounds did a new album. Oh, dude, only kiddos and twink talkers care about that. I don't. Doesn't cross my mind. When I first heard the name 200 Stab Wounds, I was like, kind of a cool name. I was like, but it sounds tweencore as fuck at the same time. And then you find out it's not. Oh, it's a local band that's death metal that's blown up in the land. Oh, okay, I guess fine. But that didn't perk my interest. When I saw Mega Slaughter for the first time, and the year and everything, and just the aesthetic of it, oh yeah, I'm gonna check this out. I didn't know who they were. So that was all this week with the Inbalmer. So inside goddamn Hell Scoop gave you all fucking what's all going on in the goddamn Desecration camp. Let's knock out goddamn one more. We're gonna call this a video, even though we're at 15 minutes. Like I said, gonna make them shorter to stretch out these goddamn questions. Get them motherfucking paid skis in, goddammit. Can ask about that Inbalmer too. If you need any more info on that Inbalmer, Desecration, Ollie Jones project, let me goddamn know. Jacob Hauser, order question for the dog. Do you have your record/CD collection insured? No, I do not. From the way you describe it, the collection value is easily well into 5 figures. 5 figures? Dude, it's well into 6 figures. There's no way. It's everything I own, if I was to sell it at, like, especially more than cost, maybe not quite, let's say retail across the board, but not Discogs, like $150 prices on certain things. I mean, there's no way it's less than $100,000. I mean, I own over 1,000 LPs, over 1,000 CDs, and probably like 1,500 7-inches. It'd have to be in the fucking $100,000 or something like that. But no, I don't have it insured. My own collection is always growing, and I've been wondering if I should protect it in some way. I mean, because at the end of the day, my collection isn't I don't want to say if it was to all burn up or get destroyed, yeah, granted, like the money part would be a bummer, but I don't look at it as a monetary thing, because it's not like I collected it for money in the sense of like, hey, I'm going to sell all this one day, because realistically, what's the day I fucking die, what's going to happen to it all? I've actually slightly talked about that. It depends who goes first. If it's if I die first or if Lindsay goes first, it's going to depend on that. If Lindsay dies first and then I die, whatever, a few years later, honestly, I have no idea what would fucking happen to it, because again, assuming how old I am, I don't know how old my brothers would be. My guess is, let's say that I died first out of my brothers and they're still doing Hells. My guess is they would intervene somehow and maybe pull something kind of like the guys did with Kanye's collection. They're selling it, and they're selling it as Kanye's collection. Like, just selling it through Hells as J-Dawg's collection. I mean, because realistically, what else are you going to do with it? I mean, maybe some people that, I don't even know if they do that. Because friends, or like, I'm not even going to say family. There's no family that would give a shit about any of it. Is there any friends that we should get first dibs as have them as freebies? I mean, who do I know friend-wise that I'm that close to? That's, I don't know. It's a hairy situation. But bottom line is, basically what happens is, it doesn't benefit me in any way, because when I'm dead, so it doesn't fucking matter. And if it was burn up when I was alive, house burned down, it wasn't like that's how I'm making my money. Like, it's not like I have a collection and I'm selling a piece here and there and that's part of my yearly income or something like that. It's more so I would care more about, oh shit, that sucks, from the reason I bought it. It wasn't for money, it's because I wanted them over the money, if you wanted to say that. So the money wouldn't be replacing it. Oh, here's a check for $100,000. It's like, all right, I'm just gonna throw that in the goddamn bank account, which is, it's cool. I mean, I'll take $100,000. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, even $100,000, people think it's like that. That's a ton of money. No, it's not. That $100,000 is not even life changing money. Anything less than $500,000, in my opinion, is kind of chump change, because it's not life changing money. If somebody hands you a check for $10,000, all right, don't be wrong. If you want to hand me a check for $10,000, I'll gladly take it. But realistically, I'm not even going to get excited and lose sleep that night. I'm just going to toss it in the fucking bank. It's like, you can't even buy a car with that. $100,000, okay, yeah, you could buy a car, but it's not life-changing money. Life-changing money is, like I said, about $500,000 or more, because $500,000, you could buy a home, like a nice home. You could buy a home in cash, completely pay it off that day, not have a house payment, and own a very nice house. In which case, The only thing you're paying for is utilities and insurance and taxes, but the actual house payment, you have none. You own it. The bank doesn't own it. That's life-changing money. So anything less, here's a check for $100,000, but even though your collection's gone, all right. You can't even buy a house with it. You can't even buy a shitty house with that. It's not life-changing. So I wouldn't care. I'd be still, basically saying I'd still be pissed off. You know what I mean? I'd be still in a goddamn bad mood. It's like that $100,000 check wouldn't cheer me up, even though my goddamn collection burned up. And again, I'd probably be out of the house too, because realistically, the whole thing was destroyed. It's most likely it'd be a fire. It's meaning your house burned down. So it's not, and I have zero intention to. I don't even know how you would insure that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how you'd prove it, to come out there and what it's worth, because you can't just say any value, even though they might say, because the day, if it does happen, let's say your house burned out, they're going to say, records ain't worth $100,000. They'd say something fucking stupid. So it's like, it'd be more of a hassle. It'd be like, I don't need a part-time fucking job figuring this shit out, the total, just to get insured for a what-if situation. And at the end of the day, I'd still be pissed off no matter how it went goddamn down. So the answer is goddamn no. Comes concerns, you know, the combat scans every morning. Don't forget them goddamn paid skis. It is dry as fuck. I'm going to stretch these goddamn last few order questions as long as I fucking have to, because these goddamn material, and there's no point even digging up these goddamn useless ass fucking comments in the comments box, because it's just dick and fart goddamn garbage jokes. I peeked in the last couple days. It's like there's not even a single goddamn question in here. So completely uselessness. Get them in, goddamn bubbles. Later.